Girl. A lot of people videoing?
No, not really.
We got a YouTube channel.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is going on there.
Guess I'll be on YouTube.
Yeah.
How long y'all been living here?
I moved in October.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's probably the pump.
I've never got to see one in person. I just see the boxes, Harvest Rider.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Harvest, I don't know if it's Harvest Ride or FedEx, but they send you an email and says you have 15 minutes to take it apart and inspect it and everything, yeah. So my husband's like, you're going to do that? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Well, that looks good. Yeah, my husband is really particular about it. Yeah, everything looks good.
Alright.
Nice. I guess we'll just put it on the carport.
Get you the print and sign on that one. So where you originally from?
Brownsville.
Oh, really?
Get it over that pump. Steven hasn't seen it yet. He'll be here in just a minute. He probably missed the delivery by like 15 minutes. So I covered it back up, and that way we can uncover it and let him see it for the first time instead of pulling in the driveway and it'd be like, boom, here I am. So let me share with you a couple of things. Whenever you get a Harvest Strike freeze dryer, they're going to send you an email, and it says to make sure you inspect it, everything in the boxes, before FedEx leaves and before you sign that paper. If you sign the paper and don't inspect anything, it is up to you for any damages instead of FedEx in the delivery, because when it leaves the factory or Harvest Strike building, they inspect it, it leaves it as is. So if it gets damaged in shipping, then FedEx will be responsible for it, as long as you check it and verify it before you actually sign the paper and let them leave. Pick it straight up.
Hey.
He's so pretty. It was inspected by Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. He's here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Now to figure out what to do with it.
Yep.
Ain't too bad.
So the whole package, all 3 boxes, was like 295 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 295 pounds. I know this one is about 190. It might say it on the package.
So let me see. Nah, it has the overall weight.
Okay, I think this is like 190 something. And between these, this one's probably about 60. And then the other one is probably about 40. So this one has the pump in it. All right, so here's the pump. It's all very well insulated.
Let's just put a handle on it.
That's what you see out of this.
Yes.
Slide it back here. This is all the goodies.
Sorry.
Alright, I opened this up because it was kind of dented. Make sure you open up all your boxes and make sure nothing's cracked. So these are the large snap-on lids. And okay, there are 6 in here. I'm making sure everything has 6 in it because when we initially ordered this, the large size Harvest Strike freeze dryer, it had 5 trays. They have since changed a little bit to where it now has 6 trays. So whenever I was talking to Dave, my man Dave, on the phone, I said make sure everything has 6. We went through every single thing and everything was updated to have 6 of them in it. So if you call Harvest Strike, Dave is the man to talk to. Tell him Casey sent you. So those are the large snap-on lids. And then here is 50 of the oxygen absorbers. Now, if you don't order these from Harvest Strike and you get them on Amazon, make sure that you get them where they come in packs of 10 or less. Because once you open up the packs within 10 minutes, they're no good from what they say. So these come in packs of 10. So if you take 2 or 3 out, go ahead and reseal them within, you know, the time it takes you to take them out and close it up. Go ahead and reseal them to keep them packaged so they don't go bad. And then we have the 8x12 Mylar bags. There's 50 in this. It does come with the freeze dryer. And then here is a pack of 50 of the 6x9 7/8 resealable Mylar bags. There's 50 in this one. And then here, I ordered this extra. These are the silicone mats. There's 6 in here, and it fits the large trays. So we have silicone mats to lay down for easy cleaning. This comes with the freeze dryer. This is an impulse sealer, or if you happen to get like a freeze dryer or something online from somebody else, you can also use like a flat iron, or you can use the Food Right Saver or the Food Saver sealer to close up your bags. But if you buy one new, this automatically comes with it. And last but not least, we have 6 of the large food trays. And I looked at all of these. These are the Harvest Right food trays, large. Alright. And the only thing left is some papers.
Instructions.
Yeah. So there's and we did get the oil-free pump. So here's the oil-free pump, and here's a guide to freeze drying, which we need to look over this real quick. And here's the owner's manual, and it says stop, important. So here's just probably just a quick guide. Let's see. Troubleshooting. This is a troubleshooting book. So we'll keep these out and go over these before we really dig into doing a whole lot of freeze drying. Didn't say before we wouldn't do anything.
Well, we gotta move it and let it sit for 24 hours first. Let it level out.
I wondered about that.
That's what.
Okay, so a quick talk about the freeze dryer. Of course, we got it because, you know, we have a lot of garden food coming in, and we want to do a lot of different preservation methods, not just canning. I don't do a whole lot of dehydrating. I don't do a whole lot of freezing except for meat. And so this is going to be a good way, instead of canning everything. Like, there are some things that I don't can, like corn and okra and zucchini. And those kind of things I really do want to use the freeze dryer for. Now, you may be wondering about the cost. Yes, these are a little bit expensive. I'll put a link down below to Harvest Right if you want to go look at them. We got the large model. And from what I am watching on YouTube and reading about that people have, they say unless you're really going to do a large amount of food, or unless you have an intent to sell, a medium would be just fine for a family household. We did go ahead and do the large because I know once my dad gets excited about it being here, he's also going to want to use it some. So I know it's not going to be just us doing it. It's going to be my dad and, you know, maybe some family members or something that do use it if they want to kind of do a little bit of playing around with it to see if it's something that they may want to dig their feet into as well. So I know a lot of food is going to be processed in the freeze dryer. Now, a lot of people don't tell you, of course, from what I've seen and what Stephen has seen, they don't tell you a whole lot about how to go about getting one. And that's something I want to share with you guys real quick, because we put it on the back burner for a couple of years before we learned about it. We were just like, it was too expensive. It was too expensive. You know, we just can't save up enough to be able to pay for it. And we don't want to put it on credit or anything like that. So if you want to pay cash for it, the easiest thing and the best thing to do is to put it on Layaway. Now, the Layaway program does not check your credit, does not have interest rate. It is a pay-as-you-go. It's not even a set amount. All you do is call Harvest Right, say, hey, I want to put this on Layaway. And you call them when you can, and you tell them the amount you want to put on it. They will not ship it until it's paid for. So if you want to go ahead and get it now and get ready for next garden season, it is the perfect time to do it. They are also doing a scratch and dent refurbished sale right now, where of course all of the scratched or dented, if you don't want to, you know, don't care about it being perfect, you can actually get one on sale. They are doing those right now, but I don't know how those will probably fall in the layaway program. Like I said, call and talk to them. Dave is really great. He did a fabulous job every time I called in. Every time you call in to pay or anything, you usually talk to the same person. That's kind of your go-to person that you're assigned to. So you talk to this person quite a bit. Now, we actually put this freeze dryer on layaway in October when we moved. And then we just chose the amount that we could put on it. And we just paid for it. You know, we usually try to stick to it about monthly. And just pay whatever we could. And so we finally got it paid off, and then that way we went ahead and got it delivered just in time for gardening season this year. So if you're interested in getting a Harvest Right freeze dryer, check into the layaway program. Also, if you're going to do the layaway program, go ahead and get the tray lids, go ahead and get the silicone mats, go ahead and order you some extra Mylar bags. Get the stuff that you really want to have. Don't wait until you get it in and are like, I really wish I had such and such. Go ahead and put it on the front end bill and go ahead and pay for it. And when it gets there, you will have everything you need to get started and even continue without having to shell out a lot of extra money to pay for the supplies that you may think you need or some upgrades or whatever that you may think you might want. Go ahead and throw it all in there in that first order because you're not going to get anything until you pay for it anyways. Did I cover everything? Mm-hmm. You have anything to add?
No.
No. Okay. I think I covered everything. So the next part is going to be getting this bad boy out there to the shed. It's going out there in my sewing room. It does have to have a dedicated 20 amp outlet. That is something I wanted to look at too.
Because we've already had that ran when we set the shed up.
Yes.
We already had a dedicated line ran from the circuit box.
Yes. It was already planned where we were going to put it. And it has its own outlet and everything. Own breaker and everything. So keep that in mind whenever you do order it. That it's, I don't necessarily know that it's a requirement. But it really needs to be. Yeah, check the plug.
Just regular. What we had. What we planned on.
Okay. No. That's what I was worried about. We're going to change out the outlet. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was looking at. This plug, being the upgraded model, it has to have a T outlet because it has a 3-prong. One's up, one is the ground, and then one goes sideways. So we're actually going to have to change the outlet out before we can use it.
Hey, Bobo.
Hey, sweet girl. You gonna check out new toys?
Come see Daddy.
Might make you some make you some treats in here too. Okay, here's what I was talking about. I just found this out today. Well, actually yesterday. The prong changed. I was reading I was watching the YouTube. Was it Live Life Simple? Retired at 40. I was watching some of his videos and I actually saw this in a comment that the outlet had changed with these new upgraded models. And so that was one of the things I wanted to check. So it has actually changed. And so we're going to have to change out the outlet before we can actually use it.
Which we got some time anyway, because like we said, it's got to set for 24 hours at least before you use it.
Yeah, they say treat it like a refrigerator or freezer. Not necessarily. I don't even know if it has Freon. I'm sure it does.
It's got a compressor and stuff, so I mean, it's going to have to set.
Yeah, so it all has to level itself out. So we're going to study up on this tonight. And then we're probably going to get the outlet pretty soon and start rocking and rolling.
She didn't grab me.
She's dirty.
I don't know. Bobo's right here. She wants some attention too.
All right, sweet girl. Is that you, Box? See, that's my daddy. Her loves her daddy. Okay, so we are going to roll on in the video to getting everything set up. We've got to do some adjusting. We got to get the new outlet put in. and we're actually going to change the table out. I believe we were talking earlier. We're actually going to change the table out to where we had planned to put it. We're going to take that out and put a different table in. This does weigh almost 200 pounds, so make sure you have a good enough table or island or cabinet or something to support the weight, as well as enough room to set up the pump beside it and a bucket close by for the drainage. So keep that in mind as you're doing your setup as well. Let's see. So let's get to putting it together. Set up. Moving this bad boy. We got to wait on a few extra hands to get home though.